welcome back to the Timeshot server! And as you can see, we are back home, where we have our beautiful fields of sunflower and potato and wheat happily growing, and of course our little turkey tail. Where are my little ones? Let's find them. There you are! Here's Turkey Tail right here, who is willing to trade us for leather pants. And then here's Mellow Meadowwax. And remember guys, these are these wonderful villagers. Ah, hello little priestess Mellow. And Chantarella. Oh, I forget how she trades for... Oh, I've totally forgot about this. Oh, I'm gonna go get you some things to trade for the morning, Chantarella. That's a good way to start things. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly wrong, too. Chantarella, who knows? Who knows? But hello, everybody. Oh, dang it. Why is my door not letting me inside my own house? Door? Door? Good door. But hello everyone and welcome back. I have been doing a little bit of work on the server, but not enough in my opinion. I'm always just getting so caught up in all the chaos of who knows what in life, and in this case it's just been trying to get ready for the move and catching up on like all the series that I'm running and things like that. But I want to see our gardens in Timeshot really start taking off, so hopefully we can work on those pretty soon. But today, after we give Chantarelle some really awesome... Oh, hello Whirly, how are you? Who's a good pigoo? I need to get like Whirly another pig, so Whirly's not all alone, because that's the, you know, my dog's all... Oh my gosh, Tate, caution Tate. Also, why is your collar white? I need to get like some cyan dye and fix that. Also, where's my little hoe? I need to organize my house. That's what I need to do. Organize everything so I can find stuff when I need to find it. But yeah, so I want to work on the gardens today. I want to get some emeralds. Let's collect some emeralds up, just so that we can get those trades done, because I think Chantarelle, or Chantarelle? Yeah, Chantarelle, Cinderella. That's what it reminds me of, is like the Cinderella song from the Disney version of Cinderella. But yeah, Chantarelle, I think, will trade us again as time goes on, if we let enough time elapse, even if we don't unlock like the end trades. So I want to go ahead and gather up what we can and get what we can in emeralds, because one day what I want is for all of the old buildings to have disappeared, and for a bunch of new kind of more plant-based buildings to pop up. I think we might leave the Sunflower Hall, maybe. And you can see I've been exchanging out the old building that used to make up our AFK fish farm, and I have been putting up like a little hill instead. It has a little tree on it, but I accidentally broke the fish farm while I was digging out the stone brick around it. So yeah, that's kind of sad. I have to fix it. It's broken. It's broken. But yeah, it's been really, really busy. Weekends are my busiest days, and I'm totally exhausted. On Monday, I'm usually just completely ready to crash and not get up again for a very long time, because I never thought, when I first started like making videos, it was pretty tiring. Just getting one video out a day, I was like, wow, this is a new thing, a new experience. It's a little bit harder than it looks, because you have to keep talking the whole time. You have to pay attention to like 500 million different things. Is like the video actual recording. That's one of the most painful lessons you learn when you first start recording. Is like, yay, I just did an awesome recording. It was like an hour long. And then you go look at your files and there's no file because you weren't actually recording. So yeah, you learn to watch out for those things. You need to watch your audio levels. You need to make sure the microphone is in the right place so you don't sound like a little tin robot when like it's finally time to look at how your video turned out. You need to make sure the graphics are right. And like so for the first little while that you're YouTubing, all of those things can kind of really add up and overwhelm you, but then you get used to it. And so then I remember when I got used to it and I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. So then I started doing like more than one video recording a day. And I was like, hey, this isn't bad at all. So then, you know, you start doing like 3 video recordings a day and you're like, wow, I'm actually ahead, so I can schedule these videos and have more time. And what did I choose to do at that time? Record even more. And I actually think that's one of the reasons my channel has been a bit of a success, and it's also a reflection of how I have so many stories I want to tell you guys and get done. There we go, look at my garden. We have the awesomest garden. Don't we have the awesomest garden? I need to come through here and put down coarse dirt. And I want to use, I'm going to start building like a custom texture pack. So the coarse dirt actually looks like the chiseled dirt. Look, there's another pig. We were just saying we need another pig for Whirly. Let's go get the carrots. Do the carrots. We need carrots for Whirly. Also, I don't think I have a carrot farm. That just hit me. Huh. Oh, Whirly, I passed you up. I'm sorry. You looked like a cleverly disguised bush, which was my plan all along. Also, there's a chicken in here. Hello, chicken. I didn't know I had a pet chicken. In here, at least. Alright. Nothing there. Let's get these carrots. I need to take... Hang on, Whirly. I'll be back. You stay here. I'm hopefully going to return with a pig friend for you. Oh, and speaking of pig friends, so to finish up the YouTube story real quick, you know, you get used to doing 2 videos a day, 3 videos a day, and then things start getting really chaotic when you're like, I should do even more, and that's me. That's me, where I was like, oh, I should do even more. And what do I mean by that? Well, on the weekends, I put out 14 videos between Saturday and Sunday that are scheduled, and sometimes more videos that I didn't schedule that are bonuses. Alright, so let's push the little piggy. Don't worry, little one. Is there a flying pig? Quick! Name a flying pig for me, and that's the name of this pig. Hopefully it's a girl, though, because Whirly needs a mate, and I'm pretty sure Whirly's a boy. Alright, come this way, Pigoo. Good! Or a swimming pig! We already have Whirly. I could name you Charlotta again. There we go. Come on up. And this way. Who's a good pig? Following the carrot. Follow the carrot. Follow the carrot. Alright, but yeah, you know, you get used to recording X number of videos and you push yourself, and it honestly is just like a muscle that you kind of have to stretch and practice. And actually it really is, because of your voice sort of being related to muscles, and you have to get used to using your voice all day, which is a lot more tiring than you might think it is, trust me. Like Monday mornings, I can hardly croak out a couple words. It's just ridiculous. All right, come on. Whirly, look, you have a new friend. Oh, that's awesome. Look at you. Look at you with your little pig friend. Whoops, and I just threw a carrot in your face. I'm sure you guys don't mind, though. All right, hang on, Whirly. Hang on, yeah, who's some happy pigs? There you go, one for you and one for you. Have a baby. Oh, there's a little baby pig! Yay! Okay, everybody's happy. Watch out, guys. In fact, I'm going to gather up your carrots. But yeah, so that's why I'm kind of tired, even though it's Tuesday now. It's because 14 videos prepared and gone out, hundreds and hundreds of comments replied to as much as I can. I really try to reply to everybody's comments. It's just really hard sometimes. And the weekends are also when I do the... Oh, are you guys already ready for more? Oh, no, you don't need to follow me. You can stay in there. Who's a good piggy? You guys are good piggies. Whoop, that's it. That's the egg sound. I love chickens and I love their eggs. No chicken. No chicken. Too sad. But yeah, so yeah. Long story short, weekends are exhausting. Weekends are totally exhausting for me, but it's so worth it, because that's when most people are home, and so we see like so many new comments, and like we have the Saturday special hour-long episode of zoo crafting, then like expedition Sunday, specimen Saturday. We've got Pixelmon Ranger that comes out on Wednesdays and on the weekend, and then yeah, it adds up. And then the result is, even though there's like 4 to 6 videos on weekdays, I feel like it's some sort of wonderful mythical vacation in my work week, because there's not as many videos needed. No, that was a carrot. That's a potato. That's better. There's not as many videos usually put out or needed during the work week. So, whew, my work week's kind of backwards, but I'm glad. I love, like, I think the other reason, a lot of people tell me, oh, don't exhaust yourself. Well, I kind of have to put out as many as I do in order to make enough money to take care of my family. And my parents had another big financial danger, emergency medicine needed emergency last month. So if all I have to do is exhaust myself and my voice by telling wonderful stories and building a community to be able to take care of my parents, then you better believe I'll sit down and record 10 videos a day every day. That's actually my daily goal, and I don't often meet it. I normally get to 7 and like I just can't. Like some days my voice literally is gone and I just can't. but that's usually my goal, is 10 videos a day. Yeah, so that's what but that's why I can be kind of tired. But I do have a funny story for you guys that's, well, it's not funny now that I think of it. Oh, and it's dark. Okay, we'll have to go inside in just a second. Okay, maybe it's not a funny story now that I think about it, but I saw something very interesting in the news today. And a truck overturned, I think in Iowa, Michigan, basically a state that's not my state. So it could be any number of states. But a truck overturned, and it was carrying piglets to go off to become bacon, basically, or off to become like pigs on a pig farm to become bacon. And it overturned, and so unfortunately several hundred of the piglets were killed, and 2,000 piglets, like these adorable little things, are currently loose, just running all over the place where the truck overturned. And I really hope some of those little guys will find their way into like safe places, little farms, like rescue farms or something, where they won't have to be turned into bacon. But it was really weird because I read that this morning, and everyone's like, wow, what a pain to like clean all that up. And then I was like, oh, I have been my environmentalist powers like activated, and I was like, why are there 2,000 piglets stuffed in a semi-truck? Like over 2,000, because hundreds of piglets were killed in the crash. And so I was sitting there trying to figure out the logistics of like if that met animal welfare laws and things like that. And in the end, it just made me really grateful that I don't eat piglet anymore. I never ever actually enjoyed meat. My sister, oh my gosh, my sister can eat like an entire side of bacon in one sitting. She loves bacon, but I've never enjoyed like pigou meat. It's just not been something that, like, oh, shrimp, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Like, I don't eat shrimp anymore either since we've gone vegan, but I'm not one of those people who's gonna lie and say that it's not delicious, because it's delicious. It's a conscious choice not to eat it, but it's still delicious. But yeah, it was just really weird, because like, instead of thinking like in terms of the economic burden and costs like I would have before, I was really thinking in terms of more like the environmentalist I've become, and it was kind of sobering. So it was interesting that my reaction was that I felt not only bad for those piglets, but you have to take the thoughts a step further, realize you can't exactly just, like, the meat industry is never going away. But my next thought was, well, what could be done to ensure that this doesn't happen again, that welfare for the animal, like right up to dignity of death, is preserved. And I kind of want to do more research into that. I think I'm more of the balance, whereas a lot of my friends who are vegan don't even want to think about the meat industry or wish it could go away entirely. That's a huge ideal. And like any idealistic sort of philosophy, you have to strike a balance between the two. And that's actually what I wanted to do when I was into environmental sciences. And when I was studying up like anthropology, and the more I learned, the more I was like, what I would love to do is go to areas where there are endangered species that are not being managed well, or if at all, by the people who live in that area. Say like villagers who are killing lions. Let's just use that as an example. Villagers who are killing lions who come near their home. And what I realized when I was in university is that that's a really complicated issue. You don't just stroll in there and go, hey, you, yeah, you who can't feed your kids, and like your cousin just got eaten by a lion the other day. You can't do that. You can't chase them away and shoot them to protect your livestock and feed your family, or else you die. Like, you can't just go up to somebody and do that. There has to be a bridge so that you can bridge like education of why this is so important with the realities of course the people are going to fight to survive and stay alive. Even if that's the last lion on the planet, they're going to kill it if it means like the difference to them between a life of hardship and death and a life of ease and their family being taken care of. So I remember when I hit that point in university that what I would really love to do is be that bridge, that educational bridge, and to keep an open mind of like, okay, what can we do? Can we give you guys dogs that will help defend your cattle so you don't feel threatened by the lions? Can we give you guys better wells so you don't have to go to the river or to the places where these predators are around? Can we give you guys better walls so you feel safer inside of your homes? Can we give you a school and like mobile book like trucks coming by to provide more education so you feel like your family has more available in their future than just trying to eke out a little living in this very harsh savanna where you're competing for everything. Like, there have to be options and availabilities. And that's what I thought about when I thought about the escaped piglets. There has to be a better option than sticking 2,000 to 3,000 to 4,000 piglets in a semi-truck and calling that, like, animal welfare. But that's the kind of deeply thoughtful and slightly depressing thoughts for the day. Turkey Tail, I need Chantarella. I have presents for you. Yes, you're so wonderful. Look at you. Oh my gosh. Chantarelle, you are amazing. Look at that, 7 emeralds. And we have so many potatoes. I have so many potatoes to offer you, my dear. Oh, look. Perfect. There we go. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh. If only you were in my zoo crafting world. You offer up so many emeralds. Oh, now I'm out of carrots, so I'm gonna have to make a carrot farm for her. Oh, but look, we can actually get bread from her. There we go. Thank you so much. I got the bread because hopefully using the last trade will reset her trades. So there we go. All right, that little bit of farming is done, and I feel happy. We'll go down to our little farming buckets where we store all of these. Okay, we'll put the little poisonous potatoes down there. I think you can use poisonous potatoes in like a potion thingy, so that's why we'll leave it there. But yeah, those were my slightly depressing, long-winded thoughts on escaped piglets this morning. But other than that, it's been a very nice morning. It's finally not raining. It has rained and rained and rained and rained and rained and rained to the point where, like, my seedlings are dead. For those of you guys who follow what I do on my vlog channel, which I haven't had a chance to update in forever, I was growing a ton of seedlings and they were doing pretty well under the inside light, but they were getting way too spindly. And I realized if I was going to do anything with them, alright, let's see, I need to get my little silk touch pick. I think we should name it like, I don't know, Mara Diamond or Diamond Mara or something like that. Mara of the Diamond, perhaps, because this is a diamond pick from Mara and it has silk touch on it. Absolutely vital for me. I can actually put all sorts of grass everywhere now. But yeah, I have been trying to grow a garden. Every year I try, and the odd thing is every year I have to move. I have moved. I'm getting ready to move, and I've told you guys this for the 4th time in a year and a half. Like by next month. Next month, probably I think June 7th? No, July, sorry about that. July, like 8th or something like that, we're going to try to move. So we're still figuring out. We have the whole month of July to shimmy out of our current apartment and move to our new apartment. And that kind of sucks because that means we're paying rent on 2 places for a month. But it's worth it just so that we have no stress, especially because my wonderful darling is back in school and he has like an exam coming up because 1 master's degree wasn't enough for him. So yeah, he went back and he has an exam coming up, so I'm hoping that the move will be very easy to transition into because I want to do a lot of the packing and preparing so he doesn't have to worry about it since he's going to be busy with, like, this is like calculus level 7 bazillion. This is calculus that's like so theoretical and so twisted around who knows what, that I don't even know how this is real math. That's what he's currently doing. I'm not very good with math. Not for lack of trying. Math is very important, and just because you don't feel naturally adept at a subject, it does not mean you can just like turn your nose up and ignore it. Don't do that, kidlets. Don't do that. You should still do your best to try to do your best at a subject. But what's interesting to note is that my math teacher, when I was in school, she actually wrote like the program. Like, she was tenured, and she wrote the math teaching program that we used for my high school. And she originally had written it for the entire state of Missouri. So it was originally allotted as like the new thing that the entire state, every single school in the state would use. But after testing it out, every school in the state dropped it, almost like a hot potato, like immediately, because they just found that it was not effective for teaching their students math at all. And they were like getting the worst math results on national tests and ACT results and things like that they had gotten in a long time from when my math teacher wrote this. So every single school in my state immediately dropped like the thing that she had made and wouldn't touch it because it was making their students fail. Now the exception was the school I went to for high school. We were the only school, because she was the math head of department and tenured, we were the only school in the entire state that didn't drop the program, and because she insisted it worked and everyone else just wasn't doing it right. She was not a nice woman. And so we had a very faulty math program. And the years I went to school, I had her 2 years in a row, even though I tried to get a different teacher. But this isn't college, this is high school, so it's not like they give you that kind of freedom. They do in college, which is like miraculous. But yeah, the years that I had her, and then the year I graduated when they were still using the program, we had the worst math results out of the entire state for all of the national tests, all of the ACTs. The only people who got good results in our school for math were the kids in the AP math levels who were allowed to use an entirely different math program because it was connected to the college preparation courses. So I've always felt really gypped, like I probably could have really liked math and been really good at it. But for 3 years of my formulative like math career, like math training, I suppose you could call it, we were using a broken system because someone had an ego that did not put the well-being of her students and their education before her own desires. And I've always thought that was, like, it used to make me really angry, but as I've gotten older, it's just made me really sad. It's like, come on, lady. You couldn't realize this just wasn't gonna work. Alright. Oh, and here we go. What do we have over here? I see somebody. It's so fun to, like, peck him off with... Oh, I think I got him. Right in the rump. Oh, there we go again. He's like, where's that coming from? Jeez. Oh, it's a little skeleton. Hey, did you see me? No, he didn't even see me yet. There he goes. He never knew what hit him. But yeah, so I always thought that was kind of sad that her ego superseded giving me a good math education. And I've always wondered, like, would I really enjoy math if someone had taught me properly? I took college level algebra and I took college level statistics. Oh my gosh, I love statistics. Statistics was fun. But I took it as a lesson. When I learned that statistics was fun, when I attended my first college statistics class, and I was totally like dreading it. I was like, oh man, I never did well in high school with math. This is going to be so painful. It's going to kill my GPA. Stress, stress, panic, panic, panic. And then I actually got... Yay, we're clearing the areas out so we can build our garden soon. But then I actually had the opportunity to sit down with the material, and I remember the first time, like, I plugged in a statistics formula and it worked just fine. I was stunned. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing. This is so exciting. And I had a great time. So it was really cool because I always thought I was just bad at math, and it turns out I just had a really not great teacher trying to enforce. Why do I have ender pearls? I have never been to the ender farm. Where are these coming from? Where are they coming from? Where are you coming from? Get away from my children. Okay, let's take a second to make another pickaxe. Alright, where are you, buddy? Where are my dogs? I need to get them up. Hey, you! No! Bad. Give me your flesh so I can give it to my little priestess. Oh, which reminds me, we need to start working. I decided that we're getting enough villagers, like zombie villagers. Oh, hey! We have another bobber. What's up, dude? Oh, you're in there with the chickens, huh? Doink. Watch out, chickens. Doink. Whoop. Man, you got close. Hey! There we go. And, whoops. Hey, you. Almost there. I don't want to hit the chickens, is what I'm trying to be careful of. There we go. And let's collect that flesh. But yeah, I've decided we have enough of the random, like, villager zombies popping up that will be okay for just, like, knocking down, we'll be okay to just go and use the zombie spawner as a grinder so we can get the flesh, so we can get emeralds. I hope. I don't know, I say that and then immediately I'm like, but what if I really could end up with more, like, zombie villagers? Okay, maybe we'll leave it like normal and I'll figure out a way to cart zombie villagers out of there and turn them into villagers. And then once we have like a good, large, healthy population of villagers, then we'll turn it into just like your normal grinder. And besides, trying to get a zombie villager out of there, that's kind of grindy anyway, so we'll get lots of zombie flesh just waiting for the right one to spawn in. Alright, there we go. It's very good that the dogs are not following me because they tend to get underfoot and smushed quite a bit while I am dismantling things. But I'm actually really looking forward to taking this down. But yeah, so end of the math story, guys. You guys don't give up. If you think you're just really bad at a subject, don't give up. Because just say your teacher is nutter butters egotistical like my math professor or my math teacher in high school was. That still doesn't change the fact that you're probably going to have to do your best to try to get an A on the material and that coursework if you want to give yourself opportunities in the future. Even if it's dumb coursework because it's not taught very well. You still need to give it your best effort. But don't let it diminish your excitement and your hope, your curiosity that maybe one day in the future, you might be good at math or good at whatever subject is currently plaguing you. Like chemistry. Still not very good at chemistry, but rather than get frustrated and just give up, now I'm at a point in my life where I'm just like, maybe it was the way it was taught. Maybe I need to watch some YouTube videos. Maybe I need to like play a game that's chemistry based and that'll make everything better for me. So, you know, yeah, you just keep an open mind, do your best in school. And then you might end up like Darling, where you can pretty much conquer any subject you put your mind to, and you just like collect the master's degrees like presents or something like that. I really admire him, and it's hard work too. It's not like it's just super easy for him. He puts in the hard work, and he's got great results as a result of it. That's kind of why I, going back to what we were talking about earlier, that's why I put in the hard work, even though my voice tends to give out, and record 14 videos on the weekends. I know not everyone will watch them, but I know that I cater to different groups and that everyone usually has a good time, and I'm so happy to share the adventures, and I'm happy to work hard because I want to get better at what I do, and I want to make opportunities for myself. And that's what working hard does, is it makes opportunities for you. So yeah, there's that. Almost done. Oh my gosh, we might actually finish up. Let's peck away at this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Dun 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 dun. I want to tear it down. And then there's just the church to take down. I'll probably take the well down too, but we might just redo the well. Like leave it where it is, but like redo the design of it. Oh, it's so surreal picking the village apart. But now that we've done this, and then we'll pick my house apart in a little bit too, and we'll build up our wonderful little villager's yard. I love the little garden they have. We should give them a real garden, because won't the farmers actually farm now? I keep forgetting that's a thing. So maybe next time we'll go in and we will give Chanterelle her own garden so she can harvest up the potatoes and harvest up the wheat and replant it. And I don't know how that works, but we might as well give her the opportunity. I would be a very bored villager. We'll give them some of the bookshelves too. I like that idea. We'll take the bookshelves in so the villagers have something to read. And they're not just like staring into the distance, bored out of their mind. And we will make sure... Okay, almost done. I think I hear a zombie. No, maybe not. Don't panic. Oh, I almost panicked. Panic was rising, but I didn't do it. Alright, almost done. And there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And crafting table. Ta-da! It's clean! A clean slate! Oh, that's wonderful! And the sun is rising. That's just great. That makes me happy. Beautiful sunrise coming up. But yeah, so yeah. That's yeah. That is kind of the gist of things. However you say that word. Don't give up. Even when you are worried that you really suck at a subject. Alright. Hello everybody! Oh, I forgot I gave you guys things. Look, I'm gonna give you books across the top. Ta-da! Oh, it's like those books were always meant to go there. And then we'll give you some books up here. And up here. And here. And here. And that looks so much better. So now they've got a ton of books everywhere. And actually, let's build like a tiny little, maybe a reading nook. Can I make a reading nook right here? Huh. I think I can. Like this. Like this. Like this, and let's go back. Hang on, my little ones. I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, it's a cloudy day, goodness. Speaking of which, I need to get better clouds. Alright, where are you? There they are. I knew I saw those little things somewhere. Oh, look at how high up that one is. Oh, my little villagers. Climbing everywhere. I love it. And now Whirly has a little girlfriend, and they had a baby. And that's wonderful, and we're going to slip in here and grab the wooden pressure plates and put it right here. And ta-da! Now we have a reading nook even! Oh, it's so cute. Good, so there's progress being made for these little guys. And we'll work on the upper story and things like that in the future. But work hard, play hard, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys!